What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into the channel. I wanted to do this video for everyone talking about the moon transiting through Libra, because I think this is going to be fun and it's going to be lovey-dovey. I think it's going to be very fruitful, and I think it's going to be exhilarating. I think it's going to be some new exhilarating information and this new push, new motivation forward. Moon is currently right now at 27 degrees of Virgo. We're getting ready to make an exact sextile to the sun in the very last degree of Scorpio. And it's kind of touching base, like it's making a, I'm hearing in my head, it's making a touchdown, it's making a touchdown, the moon in Virgo energy and the sun in Scorpio energy right now. The deacon that the sun is in Scorpio right now is ruled by the moon. The final deacon of Scorpio ruled by the moon. And we have the moon getting ready to finally touch base again, kind of tap toe with the divine masculine aspect of ourselves, the masculine aspect, the personality, the action, the force. And the moon in its feminine nature is kind of there's this feeling of the moon and the sun winking at one another right now, like showing interest in one another. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're dealing with a sextile, you're dealing with an energy of forming, energy that's forming. You're dealing with harmony, harmonious energy, energy that organizes, that balances, that beautifies, that kind of it really kind of starting to set a stage, whenever you have any planetary bodies sextiling each other, as we do with the moon and the sun right now. And of course, an exact sextile in a couple of hours. So, and then after that, the moon's going to head into Libra later on tonight. And let's kind of get into this moon in Libra. So the first thing I feel led to say is that Libra is a sign of social consciousness, okay? Libra is a socially conscious sign, even politically charged. There's a little political flair to Libra. Politics and social decorum, social norms and the way that people relate to one another. We all know that Libra is also depicted as the scales, the scales of justice and balance and truth. Libra really is about truth. If you want to coin a word for Libra, the thing to help you get to know Libra is truth. And that's with any air sign, because it's all about detached, unemotional intelligence, intellect, intuition, and being guided and inspired by life. And this moon in Libra is going to challenge us as well. It's going to challenge us to become more socially conscious, by means of like helping us to see things other people's way. So whenever the moon moves in Libra, it kind of makes us a little bit more empathetic in a way. It's a little bit more empathetic, because you're looking at other people's struggles. You're looking at how other people do things, how other people think, how other people philosophize, other people's, slogans and mission statements. And you see where you can find a match, you see where you can find a match where it can level itself out, where it is fair on both sides. There's this energy of being able to be pleasant and also to embrace, to be pleasant and embrace, choices, to embrace people's differences, and to, in a way, capitalize off those differences. And Libra is detached air, so the manner in which it behaves is very it's social. It's a socially conscious sign, and it wants to kind of check you out, wants to check you out, Libra. and very charismatic energy, you know. So this is all about really kind of showing up fully as ourselves, you know, showing up fully as ourselves in the moment. And you know, in a way, I'm feeling like being unapologetic, you know, being unapologetic about who you are with this moon. You know, it's gonna be making some aspects to Jupiter. It's gonna make some aspects to Venus. It's gonna be making sextiles to Jupiter and Venus in Sagittarius. And this is very, very lucky, very, very favorable, very, very, very real energy, you know, real, and opening up to different forms of expression, opening up to different cultures, you know, opening up to different forms of expression. It's a very, very cultural time. This, I feel the need to say, this is a very, very cultural time, more than than anything, because we are in holiday season, and so it's a whole cultural holiday thing going on right now. All this energy of relating through food and through taste and sound, and you know, making things feel more at home and making things feel pleasant and coming back home to the senses. I feel like the moon in Libra is going to help us to, in a way I'm hearing it as, charge our senses. It's going to help us to see things from other people's point of view. It's going to help us to have a clear, objective reality. And it's going to help us to shift our focus. You know, the focus will then shift into something that much more spectacular. You know what I mean? I feel like the next couple of days, really, 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 way to capitalize off this energy is to embrace. It's to embrace the moment. I feel the need to say that is to embrace the good. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the good in people. You know, again, Libra is not an emotional sign. You know, it is a sign that thinks. It is a sign that is about fairness, and it is about the truth, you know, and about having a harmonious experience, you know, but also within the bounds of its self-interest. You know, want to make sure its needs are getting met. So there's this very, very like self-worth, self-need, by uplifting the other. Okay, we're shifting the vibration, shifting the tone a little bit, and I'm hearing it's gonna make for better days. You know, we're moving towards better days. It is going to be only challenging because we're going to have to release something. We're going to have to release something consciously. You know, whenever you get into an air sign, you know, air sign is like, again, detachment, healthy detachment. So what this moon and Libra cycle is going to do is going to help us to become aware of false attachments, unhealthy mental attachments to things. And it's going to help us to observe and register things in a new way, processing things in a new way. You know, we have Venus, which is Libra's ruler, in Sagittarius. So there's a more expansive point of view. There's a more optimistic, positive, positivity shaping up. So really, really kind of get in your comfort zone. You know, it's a point of confidence, being confident, you know, being for sure, you know, being for sure. There's a point of surety, you know, and things clicking. Like, I feel like a lot of people are going to get the answers they want. People are going to get the rest that they need. People are going to get the retribution. People are going to get the freedom, the free space, the free psychological air they need. If it's been weighty, if it's been heavy, we've been in, you know, Scorpio season. Now the sun is leaving. Mercury was retrograde. Now it's direct today. So it's a lot that kind of needs to just be put on the table, I'm hearing. And there's a lot that just needs to kind of be opened up, you know. For many people, it's about connecting with other people, your best friend, your spouse, your mother, a relative, you know, things like that. And maybe severing, you know, ties from what is too weighted, you know, and what obligations and what type of I guess I want to say appearances or facades, you know, because again, Libra can be superficial sign. It's very superficial. You know, it's very, very superficial. The detached air nature. You know, the social consciousness. You know, it's not weighted. You know, so this is a point to kind of really be brave, to embrace the power of new beginnings, to embrace the power of new energy and new thought, and really, 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 really take things as they are and not as you want them to be, and take the good with the bad. So yeah, I mean, this message can't really get any clearer. It's really taking the good with the bad, manning up, womaning up, taking care of your business, feeling confident, and it's this energy of, you know, don't step on my toes and I won't step on yours. That's it. Anything else you do in the bedroom is none of my business, but don't step on my toes. This is the type of energy that I'm feeling for Libra. So, you know, Libra is a dance. You know, it is the balance between masculine and feminine polarities. It is the balance between left and right brain, the mind and heart. So there's a dance. There's a need to kind of make things happen in sync and harmonious and kind of stay the course, find your way. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was enlightening for the moon going through Libra from the 21st up to the 23rd. Like, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. We're here to talk about deep soul consciousness, things that are going to awaken our souls. And this moon in Libra is going to be the check and balance that you need for your soul's rest. I'm telling you. Peace, love, and light to you all, and soul abundance. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.